Hag's final top 5 of the year. This is it.
It's coming up. You know, boy, we only have 3 South Carolina teams left, 2 up in North Carolina in our area, so it's kind of paring down to the nitty-gritty.
Well, and no surprise to see Dillon and Hemingway. I think Lakeview's maybe the big surprise.
Really a stunner tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, with all due respect, I talked to Daryl King just a little while ago. I said, I kind of didn't expect you to make it to the championship game, but here he is, and he's got a very good shot. And, of course, Hemingway's got a tough game against Abbeville. That's going to be a real tough one. Dillon, I'm telling you, as good as Timberland is, you remember the last time you sent me to Timberland?
That's right.
Jackie got his Timbs on.
Yeah.
And kind of routed him.
It's going to be an exciting Friday next week. We've got 2 state championship games and then Dillon playing for a trip to the state championship.
Right. Can anybody stop Dillon?
I don't know. They're awfully good.
They are the first one in our top 5.
Oh, they're filling up the top 5. A&I top 5, the last one of the year. And this was some tremendous concentration by Corey McBride on the INT, man.
Just tips it up in the air. Didn't get much of a return on it, but I will tell you what, I see why it made the top 5. Donald Buffet from Dillon also made 2 picks in this first half. Look at that, almost a pick 6, son. Come on.
Hey, but the turnover was there, and the Dillon secondary was tremendous tonight, Hags.
They really were, Rich. And, you know, it was the defense that carried the day in the first half. That's what got them out to that 24-3 halftime lead.
All right, in a losing cause, well, nice job by Marion this season. Don Cribb, the head man, and this is Devontae Gilbert to Chris Washington. Wow.
Boy, he just stole that from the defender. Chris Washington, the senior wide receiver. Nice play. Just kind of threw it up there, and I've got it. I want it more than you do.
Yeah, nice job by Marion. They were down 28-0. They scored a couple touchdowns, but Bishop England is going to be very tough to beat in 2A Division II. Now number 3, go back to Dillon Swansea, and it's Tyreek Hayes on the kickoff return. As if Jabbo Lee and Quentin Smith aren't enough, they got another guy who can take it to the house.
Just look at the way they set up that convoy. Does anybody do it better than the Dillon Wildcats?
Well, I just don't know why you would kick to him. He gets 15 there for the excessive celebration, but that's all right.
That's all right. They have 4 punt returns for touchdowns this year and 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns
That
this year.
block by 25, Sam McClain, was awesome, too, by the way. Now we go to number 2. This might be the best team in the area, Scotland County.
All
Tony
right.
McCray had himself a night, and check out the footwork there. That's a cut and a half.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to go out of bounds. He said, nope, I'm going to go to the end zone. Tony McCray, the leading rusher for the Scots this year, and nobody's been able to stop this kid, Rich.
I'd love to see Scotland County play Dillon.
Oh, I'm in.
That would be some football game right there. Best of luck to Scotland County next week. Same with Dillon.
Absolutely.
As Scotland County dominated Hillside tonight in Laurinburg, and those folks in Laurinburg have every reason to be very excited about this football team.
They're undefeated.
And the number 1 play of the night, it's Swansea Dillon once again, and for the second time in the top 5, it's Corey McBride time. This is a scoop and run. What a great job by Corey McBride to just have that awareness.
And he's off to the races, of course. Corey McBride, so many of those guys on that Dillon defense have so much speed. But watch what happens on this play. We're going to take a look at it again, Rich, and watch Kevin Lynch, number 3. He's going to root hog that ball out of there. And then Archie Gilchrist, and then Archie Gilchrist just feeds it on over, tips it away, and then Corey does the rest, scooping and scoring.
So, yeah, you forget about Lynch and Gilchrist. Key parts to that play. Corey McBride, Donald Bethea. There were some guys that, don't make the highlights every week. That's Joseph Blues, a football player, too, by the way.
Number 34. Watch him next year. I think he's going to play a big part in that Dillon offense.
Wow. Dillon Wildcats, 52-3 winners tonight over Swansea, and they owned the final edition of the A&I Top 5 Plays.
45-3.
Wow.
I love that Kevin Lynch, though. He's got those long dreads hanging out of the helmet. And Jackie Hayes, he's a real disciplinarian, but you can keep the dreads if you play like that.
Boy, great stuff. Another great top 5.
All right, Rich.